Hello, everyone. Come on in and join us. Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. Let's see if it shows us. Okay, it shows me that we went live. I don't know.
Christian's on.
Are you on?
Madison's on. I'm on. Jean's on.
Okay, we'll start saying hello to people.
Hello, people.
Okay, there's that way.
Well, I'm waiting for names to pop up.
Oh, okay. Well, you just named some names.
Well, hopefully they heard me. And then I said, hello. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Cheryl.
All right. Let's see. I'm going to send a few invites here.
I did that. Sandra Parsons. Hello.
Okay, a little louder.
Hello, Sandra.
All right. We've got I see Madison, Kristen, William, Danielle, Nancy, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Sandra. Jean, Beth Ann,
from Philly.
Kristen, Angie
Burt.
Woo woo. Hi everyone.
It's Wednesday.
No, it's not Wednesday. It's Stamp Day.
Stamp Day.
I hope I don't get into. Hi Kathy. Thanks for joining. Hi Joyce.
What do you got in front of you? You got a box there.
I do have a box in front of me because
What's in the box?
Guess what just came? I've got more than one box.
Oh, I see that.
I've got a few boxes. So let me open it. Let me find something here. And you guys can see what's in these boxes.
So you're opening a box on live? Woohoo!
I am. But this isn't just any box. These are awesome boxes.
Awesome boxes.
Mm-hmm.
What's in there? Hi, Jerry Lynn.
Hi, Jerry Lynn. Ooh, Jerry Lynn, I want to show you something. I'm going to stop the box reveal because I want to show Jerry Lynn something. So I have this friend of mine that I call Monkey. We're Monkey Sisters. Anyway, look at what I got from her. It's this beautiful cross pendant. I have to get a different chain for it. But what's really cool, and I know you're not going to see this on camera, but in this little stone in the middle, the Lord's Prayer is written in there, and you can see it when you hold it up to the light. Isn't that cute? You'll have to tell me if Monkey gets on.
Okay.
I thought it was awesome.
Barb's watching. Hi, Barb.
Hi, Barb.
Jerry Lynn says, oh, pretty.
Isn't that awesome?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I had to bring it on in case she was here today. So, look what I've got. Got a box of the brand new catalogs.
Oh my.
I know. Now I can't open up what's inside the catalogs. I can show you the cover. But we're going to talk about these catalogs. I know it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be talking about those at the end because if you would like to get your hand on one of the new annual catalogs,
We'll find out later how to do that.
How to do that, right?
Yep.
So, okay, everyone. Hi, Mara. Hi, Janet. Oh, your box is coming tomorrow. Well, my product box is going to be coming Friday. It was supposed to be here today, but I don't know what happened. I was just like all psyched up for it, but I'm kind of glad it didn't because I actually had a really rough morning. So this weekend is Mother's Day. Are you going to be doing something nice for your mom, Bill?
Go and see her.
Oh, that's nice. Let her get to see that smile.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll be probably making plans with Mom. Probably. Good. Okay. Why don't you give everybody an update about all that yard work that you did in this weather?
Well, between the rain, we got the sidewalk put in.
We did get the pavers down and got them put in, and Bill's only had 2 adjustments from the chiropractor. Three adjustments from the chiropractor now to get feeling in the one. Which was it? Your right? I think it was your right arm. So not good. He's right-handed. But it's coming along, and our dog thinks that we have put in a sunbathing patio. So she likes it for sunbathing in between the rain.
In between the rain.
Yeah. Our grass is long again. So I don't know if you guys are getting rain, but we've been getting on and off bits of rain. Ooh, the other big news, Bill. Guess what the other big news is? Baby Sussex is here.
Oh, yeah.
So,
hi, Tater.
Hi, Tater. Yes. Prince Harry and his wife Meghan had a beautiful baby boy, and I think it was 7 pounds 3 ounces or something, and they named it, you ready? I don't know if you guys have seen it, so close your ears if you don't want to hear it from me, but spoiler alert, Archie. I think that is so cute. His name is Archie Harrison something Mountbatten or something, Windsor, something like that. Archie Harrison. I think it's so cute, Archie. Anyway, so, should we get going?
We should.
We should. I think that's it for now.
Get some beautiful cards made.
I do want to say, though, for those of you who are joining us first time, if you want company information, I have a newsletter that goes out sometimes more than once a month, but once a month. And the way to sign up for my newsletter, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it'll give you company names and sometimes or company information. Plus, then I might sneak in every now and again some like PDFs and tidbits for it, stamping tips, stuff like that. But you can sign up for that right here on Facebook. I have, if you go to the sidebar of my home page down at the bottom, I think it's called Piccadilly Mail or Piccadilly News or Piccadilly Post. You know, I have to look that up, but you can sign up for my newsletter there if you'd like to get that. Okay, I don't know that we have too many announcements. I do want to let you know about Paper Pumpkin. I'm a firm believer in Paper Pumpkin. Last month's kit was absolutely beautiful. I think I kind of showed you. It made those Mother's Day cards, it has all these sayings, happy birthday for you, thank you, thinking of you, and it has this really awesome photopolymer stamp that is the photorealistic, the distinctive, so it's kind of a patent just through Stampin' Up. And I've seen a lot of awesome cards. Let me show you one that I made from this. If you guys, some of you may have seen this because I made a bunch of these and we mailed them out. So, it's an awesome stamp set. I have so many other ideas. I've seen so many cute things done with it. This next month, now that was this month. So this next month, which is today is the 8th. So if you want to get in on it, you still have time to get in on it and sign up for it. It's Shelley Gardner, who was the, she was the CEO. She was the co-founder of the company. And you can see the box is kind of decorated up a little bit, which gives you a little hint of what's in there. But she's made kind of a fun, and if I know her, it's a very feminine, very floral card set. So you can sign up for prepaid subscriptions in 1 month if you want to try it out, 3 months, 6 months, and 12. And, yeah, so that's Paper Pumpkin. And I usually show you alternatives you can make with it. Again, the Stampin' Storage, I believe, is still on back order, but it's awesome, so you might want to consider looking at your budget and start saving for it because it is phenomenal. I really do like it. I can tell you, and I'm going to pull this down really quick to show you, so don't throw up. So here is mine, and it keeps my ribbons and my inks and my markers and everything, plus then re-inkers. Whoops, there's the re-inkers for my ink pads. But I think I have been using, okay, try not to vomit from that. Hopefully I get you back into place. I think I've been using more colors since I have this. I had a whole nother system that was great, don't get me wrong, but it's right here in front of me and I can pull out what I need, and I really like that.
Yeah,
Plus,
the old system was about 5 feet away.
well, yeah, but I mean, it was still a good system. I mean, you don't have to do this, but I just think that I'm using more color, which we're using all brights tonight. All bright colors. There's, other than maybe a couple of neutrals and basics, there's no other colors other than brights tonight. So, and you know, if you still, there's still opportunity if you want to be involved and become a part of my team. I would love to have you. The Piccadilly Pearls, we have a monthly meeting, which if any of my pearls are watching, is this coming Monday at 7, so be there. And we do all kinds of stuff creatively. There are so many things about being a demonstrator, like getting my hands on the magazine or the catalogs like I showed you, getting this stuff first before the public does. So, and then there's like trips that you can win and all kinds of stuff. So, and then the only other thing that I have is, remember my Piccadilly Perks program. So I would like to say a big thank you to those of you who ordered last week. It's starting to get some momentum, I'm noticing, and I'm getting kind of some repeat people. So what is Piccadilly Perks? It's a rewards program where you can earn free products of your choice just for being my loyal customer. So exclusive to Piccadilly Stamping. You're not going to find this anyplace else, just through me. So it works by every time you spend $35 worth of product through me, I'm going to send you an email confirmation that you have acquired a letter. So you could, for $35 purchase, you'll get a P. The letter is to spell out the word Piccadilly. And if you spend $70, for instance, you'll get a P and an I. And then I will send that to you via email. And when you order another $35 or $70 or $150 or $200 or $500, there's no judgment at all whatsoever. Spend what you would like. You will earn that. And once you get all 10 letters in Piccadilly, then you earn a $25 shopping spree through me with free tax and free shipping. So that's like a $35 value. So it's buy 10, get one free. Awesome, right? Are you going to...
Like
it. And I'm really close to my goal. So everything helps, and I so appreciate anything that anyone wants to contribute. Oh, I see Lori just showed up. Hi, Jan. Hi, Lori. Look, I was just showing my little cross off Lori because it's so cute. So, all right, let's get started with some fun cards. So tonight we're going to do a couple of bright ones. And let me get out my project box. We're going to be using, this is from the New Occasions catalog. It is going to be carrying over, you guys, so it's pretty wonderful. It is Well Said bundle. This has all sorts of words in it and sayings. As you see, it's a 2-set bundle. It's a little on the pricier side, but it's well worth it when you see this. Check out all of the dies. It's all words. So tonight, of course, I always need happy birthdays, and I think of bright colors when I think of happy birthdays, so yay! We're going to be using the happy and the birthday out of this set. Now, how many people have leftover scraps? You tell me. I know it's like a 30-second delay, but you tell me how many people have leftover scraps. Oh, I need to get the happy out while I'm at it. Does anybody get leftover scraps when they're stamping?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, tonight we're gonna take scraps and we are going to make a card out of scraps. Isn't that fun? So, totally green, right? So I'm going to hook that happy down here. I have got a black card base. So there's my basic color that I was telling you about. I got a scrap right here. Let's start with that card base and fold that in half. And you know what? Seeing black on black is kind of hard, so I might put a scrap paper underneath of here. So it's an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock that I cut in half at 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4 to make this. And let's bring that out. There you go. You can see it a little better, okay? Now, I have a bunch of scraps. Now, I cut them uniformly, but actually these were off of pieces of paper that I had. They are a 1/2 inch by 4 inch. And just to make sure, since I didn't measure that, by 3.5 inch. See? That's what we make sure. So 3.5 by a 1/2 inch. So I've got quite a few bright pieces of paper. Now, you can do a million things with your scraps. Don't throw these away thinking, what can I do with them? Well, throw them away if you're getting like so much of them. But, so let me see. I want to kind of put this in order. You know, I think I just want to flip it around. I'll do dark here. We'll go like this. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah. That's
kind of a rainbow, bright, vibrant color. Now when you take it and you do this, holy smokes, didn't that just get bright on that background? And let's do it. I like this order that I have it in. Okay, so let's go with this. Now, what I find, and I want to get this, what I find that works the best for me, let me get that burnished down really good so it doesn't pop up, is to kind of lay it out what I think I'm going to like. I could sit here and do it all even, but when I go to glue and everything, am I in the camera, by the way? I don't know if I'm too far down.
You need to go up a little bit, though.
Okay, how's that?
Up towards that X there. There you go.
Is that any better? Okay. So, I don't necessarily always end up getting it glued exactly right. So I find that if I go with, let's call this method, I need a name for this method, random. And if I just kind of look at this and I purposely kind of zigzag them, I have a much better luck at it. So let's see. Let's do... That way they don't have to be exactly perfect. Okay, not bad. So it's real easy. I do like to use the green glue, not that big of a glob, mind you. I don't know what happened there. But this gives me just...
Me using that one last.
Yeah, Bill helped me a little bit with some gluing, and I promptly took it away from you, didn't I?
Yeah, I got glue on my fingers.
Still? Okay, so then let's see. We'll have this one be a little closer. So obviously you can change, and you can overlap, and you can have some up higher and down lower. I just think it helps with looking like you purposely did it instead of trying to get it exactly straight and falling short. You know, this way looks random. How about if we call this the random act of kindness?
There we go.
Technique. Okay, it's just kind of randomly on there, but it's bright and it's vibrant. So now I have built a background of a card with just scraps. Great tip, right? Now, using another scrap that, as you can see, I haven't even trimmed down, I am going to take my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I want to see if I have this. I need to come down just a little. Test your stamps. I always do. I may have just done that crooked. I did not. Unbelievable. Or did I? I'm going to trim off that extra edge. Whoops, sorry, I did not mean to bump the camera. How bad was it? So I've got that little piece trimmed off. Now I'm going to move this aside, and we're going to do a little die cutting, and I'm going to bring in my die cutter. So I normally try to do the die cutting before I get on camera for a couple of reasons. As you can see, my well-loved, I'm using the Big Shot, and I'm using the magnetic platform, and my here's my scrap, a scrap piece of white. I've got one acrylic die down, and then I'm going to use the birthday off of that set that I was telling you about, the Well Said bundle. And I'm just going to lay that down, and then I'm going to put another acrylic right on top, like so. Now, this is so easy to do. I just run it through the machine. The reason why I'm doing it on camera, because I normally have these done ahead of time, is because of this reason right here. So when I went, and I'm going to move the white background since I'm using white cardstock to take this apart. When I went to take this apart, I normally throw off all the scraps, but in this case, I want you to be very aware that when I pull this out, everything came out but this one, which was real easy. No big deal. But I hunted and I searched for that eye, the dot on the eye. That dot on the eye is right there. So I had to redo a whole cut, a whole die cut, just to get that little dot to the eye. So I've stuck that on my jewel picker here for now. And I'll move these into the trash. So, be aware of the little eye. All right, now we're going to do my favorite gluing method. I've had some people tell me that they have trouble with this method, so I'm going to try to offer some tips here. First of all, this is my, use the grody sponge that I have and my green glue, and I put it on my silicone mat because this peels out. Oh, well, got a little bit much on there. That must have been the one you were using, Bill. So when you turn this over on the mat, because you want the glue to be on the mat, because when it dries you can just roll it off. When you turn it over on the mat, first of all, get your glue dipped in and kind of dip it off so it's not a thick bit of glue on it. You only need just such a little bit. That was way too much glue. You want to hold it in place. Start in the middle. You don't have to stick every bit of it. And then come back. It's like you're just kind of dotting it. You see how it goes all around? And then when you pick it up, it's all sticky on there. So I want that eye to show, so I'm going to probably put it right in the middle here because of all the work to get that stinker. Okay. So now for the eye. Good thing this stuff dries clear. We'll just put a little bitty bit of that glue on. And I'm going to get like the paper piercing tool. Oh, right there. Done and done. Love it. Okay, now let's add a little bit of dimension with dimensionals, which now what happened to the happy? Oh, it's here it is. There it is, the happy for the happy birthday. So we'll take a little piece here and cut off the edge. So we shouldn't need even. Okay, lots of color, really kind of an inexpensive card. It is, other than the die and the set, it is using scraps. I mean, perfect. Now, what I like about this card on top of everything else is this is a unisex card. This is an ageless card. This card can be used for man, woman, doesn't matter. It's just a unisex, universal card, right? So, anybody like it? Anybody like the color?
Oh yeah, they're really loving everything.
Are they? Great. Thank you. Isn't that easy? Super easy. You do not have to be an artist. I'm not an artist. I just happen to love paper. So, should we do something, a technique card now? I always like to do one kind of easy one, and then I like to up the scale a bit. So let's try another one. And let me get my, so paper pumpkin. When I get paper pumpkin, there's these little ink spots in them, and they have different colors. I save these. I save these for more than one reason. Ask me what those reasons are, Bill.
What are those reasons for?
Because when you're doing something on the Stamparatus, where's my Stamparatus?
Stamparatus.
I know, you and the word ombre and Stamparatus.
Ombre.
But when you're doing something, like here's a project I was working on, and if I wanted to color different part, well, I guess I'm not in camera. Let's get this behind it. So if you want to color, say I wanted to color the flower, and then I wanted to color, you know, you have a smaller space area. So it's great for that. This is an old Stampin' Up set that I'm currently working with. Okay, so I save them. So that's one of the awesome things is you get a free one of these every month in your kit.
You do?
You do.
Cool.
Okay, now in the paper pumpkin kit, yeah.
Awesome.
I know, pretty awesome.
Some sauces.
Okay, I want to have just a little bit a moment of silence here. We are about to start a new catalog, and as exciting as that is, there are things that are going to be going away from the old catalog, and Eastern Beauty is one of those stamp sets that it is going to be retiring. So if this is something you want, you only have this month to get this stamp set. I have loved this stamp set. This stamp set is awesome. It is a photopolymer stamp set. It has beautiful images on it, which I'm going to show you how to use some of those. Beautiful sentiments. And it also has some really fun dies. Now this makes, and we're going to be using these two today, this makes an incredible flower. So you run it through the Big Shot just like I did earlier with whatever color you want. And I'm going to show you this. And you run them together. So let me just show you right now. I'll just show you right now while I have it out. Makes more sense. So it cuts out this flower, which is absolutely beautiful. But here's what I love about it. You turn around and you can go like this. And now you have a dimensional flower.
Ooh, that's cool.
Isn't that neat?
That's awesome.
I know. I'm so going to miss this. Okay. So that's just one set of dies that we're going to be using tonight. But look at the other side. I mean, this thing has intricate cuts out of it, and it makes really pretty, like, bold statements, and I love it. And these are all, like, separate. You can use them all together. You can use them separate. So there's 3 here and 3 here.
Like rings?
Yeah, like,
Cool.
yeah, see, like that. So you can use them all separate or together, which I think is so cool how they coordinate. And I'm going to miss this set like a big bunch. I think it's very pretty. Okay, Eastern Beauty and Eastern Medallions Thinlits dies. They're going out, so if you want them, you're going to have to act now. Now what we're going to... What's that?
3 weeks left.
3 weeks. Oh, I know. I'm sad about losing some things, but I'm excited about the new catalog. So I don't know. I want to play with what I can play with while I have them. Okay, so I'm going to start off with another card base. This is the Grapefruit Grove, which is a really bright peach. It was one of the new in colors last year. Every year we get 5 new in colors, and this came with a set of brights. Let's see if I can pull it open. I don't want to take the time to pull it all out, but I'll just pull up this. It has Pineapple Punch, Grapefruit Grove, Lovely Lipstick, Blueberry Bushel, and Call Me Clover. And these are all like the combinations that you can do. And this coming catalog, we have some really cool colors coming up too. All right, let me put back my stamp sheet here, and I want a good image on this, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Pierce mat to stamp on because it gives a little bit of cushion when I'm using the photopolymer. So we're going to start with the Grapefruit Grove, and I'm going to use some of the background circle stamps that you saw on there. So let's see. I like that side of the card base better. I'm just randomly going to stamp the images on here. Oh, I went too fast. Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. Not my best, but not too bad. All right. And then I'm going to take the smaller, and this one's just like little dots. And I want to hook these together. And I'll have some of them hanging off the edge. Kind of randomly. Isn't that just like a fun background? I think so. What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Can you see it, or am I ahead of
No, you're good.
Head of the camera? Okay. I love background stamping probably more than most. I don't know why, but I feel like I have the ability to create, right? So I'm going to clean off those stamps, and we're going to put that aside. Now comes some fun. I'm going to move this out of the way again, and I'm going to move this out of the way. So how many, Bill, have you ever heard of the...
Ombre? Yes, I have.
Of the what?
Ombre?
Ombre. You love... What? Get it out of your system. Just,
I don't know.
Just say it right now.
Ombre.
Just
Bubble wrap.
bubble wrap. So we're going to use bubble wrap as our stamp. And everyone's probably going, what? Let me see if I can see some comments. Has anyone ever heard of the bubble wrap technique? Danielle is a girl after my own heart, I swear. Kristen says Danielle likes... Oh. Anyone ever use bubble wrap to make a stamp? Well, I'm going to teach you how with these ink spots. So I'm using Melon Mambo and Grapefruit Grove. So let's just take the lids off here. And I actually used this a couple different times earlier today. I think I'm up in the camera enough. And I think this is a fun technique. It's different. It's just, sometimes you just got to get creative in your crafting, right? So I'm going to use a...
Yes and no.
You had yes and no's in there?
There's yes and no's in there. So some people have, some people haven't.
Okay. So I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White, and I'm using 3.5 by 3.5 square piece of Whisper White. Now, I like this technique enough that I have used it for whole papers before, but I haven't done this in probably 3 years. So I thought, well, let's bring it back. I'm going to start off with the Melon Mambo, and all you do is you take your ink spot. Now, if you don't have these, you can actually use an ink pad if you want this color. So don't think you have to have these. You do not have to. It's just that they're small, and I'm going to do a little bit of striping. So you just take it, and you want to make 3 by 3 kind of look off as to where, and you want to kind of make, and I want to go up to where I last was on the ink spot, and I'm just literally rubbing over the
Bubbles popped or not?
Bubbles. No, although I am seeing a spot here that has a few, so I was just going to actually say that. I'm going to go up just a little higher because you want to try to pick a spot that doesn't have popped bubbles because it helps the effect and the look. So we're just going to go back and make this a little bit longer here. I'm going to bring this down because I don't want to put it where those popped ones are. So you want to have it good and thick ink on there. Okay. I think I got that. Now let me make sure. Oh yeah, plenty of room, plenty of room. Let me put the lids back on the spots. The other thing that I like about these spots is, so don't throw them. There's not one shot, you're done. If you get the re-inkers to them, you can fill them up again and keep using them, which is an awesome little perk. Okay, so once you get it on there, take your piece, look for the best side, and since I just ran my finger over that, this one's going to be the best side. Find a nice spot and lay it down. Then take your scrap paper that I just stuck in the glue. So we're going to get new scrap paper. That's why it's scrap. Take your scrap paper and go over your area and just rub it down. Get a good, you don't need a press, you need more of like a nice rub where you're not moving that paper. Okay? All right. You guys ready for the reveal?
You can just transfer it over.
Look at that.
Woo-hoo.
Let's see some love on that. Isn't that neat? Look at the effect on that.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
So it's just a different effect. Now, before I go any farther, I do want to share another reason why I love the Stampin' chamois here. Like, this thing just gets a lot of love. As you can see, it's practically black. But I'm not going to do this all on camera, but you wipe it one way, you wipe it the other way, you wipe it the third way. The only reason I'm not doing it on camera is because of that squawk. But it actually comes up and cleans, and you can reuse it. And I've reused this one like 4 times today. So don't let me forget to clean that before I...
Looks like bubble wrap.
Yeah, my bubble wrap, because I've been using it for a while. Okay, so here is the absolutely beautiful effect that you get with the bubble wrap. And none of them were popped, so I think it came out really cool. Isn't that neat? So it's just something different than what you have probably seen. You could stamp backgrounds and stuff, but I'm going to take a matte piece now, 3 5/8 by 3 5/8, and I'm going to glue that right on. It's dry already and ready to roll, although I don't want to glue my hair. It's one thing about lupus. You lose a lot of hair.
And Joyce says that she would be popping lupus at this point.
Hi, Joy. I didn't know you were on. Oh, Joyce. I thought you said Joy.
No, Joyce Puglia?
Yeah?
That's who was saying it.
Okay. So, well, Joyce then. Is Joy on?
I haven't seen it.
Ah. It's... Okay. Fun, 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 right? Isn't that adorable? That pops really well. Okay, my newest thing is, so this is... Oh, I really didn't actually mean it. I intend a pun, honestly. He's rolling his eyes. I really did not mean a pun. I wasn't thinking. So I have a 4 by 3 1/4 piece of cardstock. Why is that cut so goofy? Because I have been doing goofy things lately. Oh, you know what? Let me come back to that. I realized I forgot to do something. I'm going to stamp the sentiment on here. Should always do that before you mat stuff, but it is what it is. I've been doing that. I did that last week too. So one of the sayings on this is to think of you as to smile. That's how I feel about you, Bill. You make me smile. And so I like that it's a photopolymer because you can see right where you're going to put it. Oh, you know what? I just cursed myself, didn't I? Because I got a camera right in front of me, so I can't see how straight I am. But I'm going to stamp that down in the corner. Please be straight. And give that a minute to transfer. Awesome. Now, my newest thing right now has been to take a piece of, I've got a slim little 1/8 inch mat on here, but you can mat stuff and mat stuff and mat stuff. And sometimes I like the oddball. I like things placed in a corner instead of in the middle, and I like things uneven, and I don't know why it is that I do that. I just do that. So I've been starting off by cutting paper so that they don't like mat around, and that's exactly what this one is going to do too. Actually, I think that's longer than what I want. I think I'm going to trim it down even more. So that's because I have it it should be 1 3/4 or 1 1/4 by 4. I had 1 3/4 so that you get kind of I need white paper here. So you get kind of a little skip in the edge. I love that. It's my newest thing. So when I glue it down, I'm not going to glue, obviously, all the way because part of that isn't stuck. So we're going to just glue it down like this. And I'm going to center it the best I can. But then it's going to have this little step in it. Isn't that cool? Any questions or anything, Bill?
No.
Oh, I just got muck right there. Come on. Not bad. Muck. Muck is a term. Is Madison on? Because that's... Well, at least it comes up muck. Kind of.
Madison's on. She was at the beginning.
Okay. Ah! I must be making it worse. All right. So now that I have that step on there, when I add this to my background, see that? It just adds a little interest. Now you can do it down in the corner. I kind of like that. Maybe in this corner. Up here, and then you can see that. Which corner, you guys? I'm kind of liking this. My original was like this. Does anyone have a preference?
Give us time. Give us time.
I'm giving you time. I'm just looking. I'll go with the original. I'm too impatient. Okay.
We've got bottoms. We've got top corner.
So is it before I stick it?
I'll
tell you what, I'll show you the other one and I'm going to do it in the bottom, and that way we'll have,
make it up, like down.
It's kind of all over the place. Well, I'll do one way and one the other. Okay. It's done. It's down. It's down for the count. Okay. Now, remember this flower that I had cut out and I would show you? We're going to take this and I'm just going to put a little bit of my lovely green glue, my sticky green glue. And I think I'm going to go right there. And then, let's see, we need some embellishments with this. We need something for, here we go. Let's do this. I love these things. I love them. These are the clear faceted gems, and I want one of the great big jumbo ones for this. Well, come on. Right there in the center. Okay, let me move this out of the way. What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, if I wouldn't have got here, I'm going to put my thumb over it. There we go. So that is the technique of using the bubble wrap. And I think it's fun. And it's just kind of a playful card. Like, you know, one that you might want to give to your husband. Oh, wait, he doesn't want one with a flower on it. But maybe this could be for my mom. Mom would like it, even if it's got a little bitty snarf in the corner. You know, sometimes you guys, I have to be honest, sometimes I haven't done it in a while. I should do that. I send my mom cards that are my flub cards, and my mom's a card maker too. So I send her the cards and I say, this is what not to do. I haven't done one of those in a while. I should come up with one. Let me put this down so that you can kind of see that compared to. So here is my fun, bright, playful cards. This one uses scraps, and I know you card makers out there save a bunch of scraps, and this one uses bubble wrap, and this is, you know, like sometimes our shipping comes with bubble wrap on it, so just save it. It costs nothing. All right, any questions on any of this? Any comments from anybody?
Oh, they love it.
They do?
Yep. Perfect match on the embellishment.
Hi, Adrian. I see Adrian joined us. Hi, Alice. Awesome. Okay, so again, the new stuff is coming. Now, this is the Eastern Beauty. There's still a few weeks. Let's see. What did you say, Bill? 3 weeks. 3 weeks left until this goes on to the retired list. So if this is something that you want, and you don't have to do it. I've seen some really elegant cards. I was just playing with bright. We've had so much rain, you guys. I just am craving some sunshine. So, and this is a great way to use up your scraps. I have a little, actually each one of my color packets has a little Ziploc, like gallon Ziploc baggie in it, and I throw in the colors that I don't use. So if you have any questions on these cards, please email me. So, I told you about those boxes of catalogs that I ordered. I have a couple to start off with. If I have to order more, I'll order more. But for those of you who are already my customers, and that means that you have ordered $50 in the past year, you are already going to receive one of these catalogs. I have a list. Stampin' Up! Keeps a customer file on anybody who's ordered from me. So, like, I know Marsha's on here. Marsha, you've got one that's being mailed out to the company to you already. Oh, no, I saved Marsha. Marsha, I am mailing you out one already because you had asked me about that. But, and I wanted to send you something else. So you'll be getting one from me probably soon now that I have these. But like those of you like Wanda, and I'm not sure who else I saw on here, but you will get them. My downline knows how to get them, and if they don't, we'll talk about that again on our meeting Monday. But for everyone else, if you are a customer of mine and you would like one of these, please send me a message. You know, you can just message me right here through Messenger on Facebook. That's just fine. And make sure I have your address and stuff, and I will get you out one of the new catalogs. Yay. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're interested in Stampin' Up! And would like to have me as your demonstrator, and you would like a catalog, let me know. I would love to send you one. We have wonderful quality products. I love our products. I stand by them. They stand by them. So, it makes it so much easier for me is when the company stands by them. So, definitely let me know. Just send me an email. Send me right here on Messenger. Let me know that you would like some, and I will get one to you. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter. I talked about it at the beginning, but if you weren't at the beginning, let me just tell you again that somewhere on the left-hand side of my Facebook page is where you sign up. If you're my downline, you're already signed up. If you're one of my current customers, you're already signed up. So just let me know that you would, sign up on there, and I will get that out to you with all the announcements. There's new stuff coming 3 weeks away, and so because of that, I will probably start using some of the new sets. I have another order coming in Friday, so I might just do a reveal so you guys can see. I'm probably going to be basing my next few Facebook Lives on new stuff. So, and if there's anything that you want to see, also let me know, and I will definitely try to incorporate something in. A lot of what my Facebook Live ideas come from is from you guys. So, if you want any of these products for these cards tonight, you can always click on my Facebook store, and it's a 24/7 a day week. You can be shopping in your jammies, and I appreciate so much you guys for supporting me. Please share this with a friend. Let others know what I'm doing. If there's someone who you think would be interested, I would sure appreciate it. All right, thanks so much for joining me tonight, and I love stamping with you. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.